Hello everyone, we are Team 7 and our teammates are Bao Ming, Ngọc Mi, Kavi and Nhật Linh. So today we will talk about Ecosia, but let's look at the table of content, the introduction, problem, solution, strategic recommendations, and lastly is the conclusion. First, the initial question of Kristen Kroll, who is the founder and CEO of Ecosia. What if the internet could heal the planet? From that, starting from the initial question, this founded the search engine that Blends 3 founded in Berlin in 2009 by Kristen Crow. It's a free search engine with a major twist. They use their art revenue to fight climate change, with the planet losing 22 million hectares of forest every year. This reflects the urgent environmental challenge affecting ecosystem and human life, particularly through tree planting and renewable energy initiative. So, Ecosia, the strategy of them is working. Ecosia is registered not for profit, meaning 100% of the profit goes straight to the climate action. Because of that, we already fund over 250 million trees and are actively supporting restoration projects across the more than 40 countries. Ecosia mission is really simple. They just want to undo the damage of deforestation. To make sure this tree actually survive, Ecosia doesn't just plan blindly. They provide continuous financial support and collaborate directly with local and indigenous communities who actually know the land best. Finally, they practice what they preach. Ecosia aligns with 6 UN Sustainable Development Goals and is a certified B Corp with a massive impact score of 106.9. They demonstrate how a search engine platform can become a meaningful force for environmental and social impact.
Next, I will explain the problem Ecosia is solving through the triple bottom line. Ecosia focuses on two main areas, people and planet. For people, the problem is loss of income and jobs in local communities. For the planet, the problem is deforestation and climate change. These problems are important because they connect directly to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, especially decent work, climate action, and zero hunger. The first problem is about people. Climate change causes droughts and extreme weather, reducing crop yield according to FAO. By 2090 to 2109, more regions are predicted to experience crop yield decreases, making farming less stable. Lower crop production reduces farmer income and job opportunities. This linked to UNSDG decent work and economic growth. Ecosia found 35% of project partner plan tree partly for income generation. There are also serious impacts from this problem. As climate change reduces income, families may struggle to afford education, limiting opportunities for children. Ecosia found food forests help families send children to school, linking to Article 26, right to education. Poverty can also limit future opportunities, but Ecosia support rural women through improved skill, confidence, and income. The second problem is about planet. Global warming is a major issue. According to NOAA, 2024 was the hottest year since 1850, with temperature 1.29 degrees Celsius higher. This linked to UNSDG 13, climate action. Another issue is food security. We found climate change may reduce crop yields by 3 to 12% by mid-century, threatening food supply and linking to UNSDG 2, zero hunger. Problem 2 also creates serious environmental impacts. Forest loss reduces carbon absorption, increasing CO2 level and accelerating global warming. Climate change also causes more frequent extreme weather events such as droughts and floods, damaging food system and reducing agricultural productivity. This effect increase human vulnerability and environmental instability. It is linked to planetary boundary theory, as climate change and biodiversity loss push ecosystem closer to dangerous limits. Ecosia helps address this issue through ecosystem restoration.
And now I will explain Ecosia solutions. First, I will talk about Ecosia business model and financial sustainability. Ecosia is a not-for-profit social business. It earns money from shut us, and the profit are used for climate action and tree planting projects to stay financially stable. Ecosia created a tree fund to support projects during difficult times such as COVID-19, and the company also separates business costs from tree planting funds. Besides planting trees, Ecosia invests in agroforestry, renewable energy, and climate technology projects. It also gives loans to project partners, and the money is reinvested into future projects. This creates a self-sustaining business model. Ecosia also owns solar power plant that produce enough renewable energy to power all cities twice over. Because of this, Ecosia is carbon negative, meaning it removes more carbon dioxide than it produces. Now let's look at how Ecosia benefits the environment. Ecosia uses renewable energy to run its short engine, helping reduce carbon emissions. Its main solution is tree planting and ecosystem restoration. Tree absorb carbon dioxide, improve soil and water system, and help stop desertification. Ecosia also support biodiversity by creating wildlife corridors and restoring natural ecosystem. In some areas, the company use methods like farmer manage natural regeneration and direct sowing, which can work better than traditional tree planting. In addition, Ecosia supports the circular economy by reinvesting its revenue into environmental projects and taking real climate action instead of greenwashing. Finally, Ecosia also benefits society. The company works in developing countries where many people face poverty and poor farming conditions. By planting trees together with crops, local people can grow food and earn more stable income. Ecosia also works closely with local communities to make sure projects are suitable for local needs and in the environment. This reflects stakeholder theory. In the stakeholder salient model, local communities are considered dependent stakeholders because they have important environmental and economic needs but limited power.
Now I will continue with our strategic recommendations for Ecosia. Ecosia connects daily digital behavior with environmental impact through tree planting while focusing on the tree bottom line, planet, people, and profit, making the company a sustainable business model through environmental projects, community buildings, and climate actions investment. This is our first recommendations. Ecosia should identify major environmental problems and develop suitable solutions for different regions through local partnerships and environmental technology. And this allows the company to monitor environmental impact more effectively and later replicate the model in other emerging markets. Starbucks successfully expanded in China by partnering with local firms to better understand customer behavior and regulations, similarly showing how Ecosia can use local partnership to improve expansions in Vietnam. This strategy allows Ecosia to run multiple environmental projects at the same time in different regions. And it's also reduced operating costs because local partners already have experience and resources. This recommendation shows that there's no one-size-fits-all solutions for sustainability. So Ecosia should keep the same overall strategy while adapting projects to local environmental needs to create more effective and suitable impact. And these recommendations create wider impacts by helping governments support sustainability, encouraging organizations to collaborate locally, and showing that locally adapted solutions are more effective than one-size-fits-all strategies. This is our second recommendation. Ecosia should target students, Gen Z, and environmentally conscious users with simple and relatable content. Through collaborations, campaigns, and personalized features, Ecosia can spread awareness faster while keeping users engaged longer. The Zootopia community funded over 30,000 kept trees and later expand to more than 20,000 trees, showing that strong environmental communities can create long-term sustainability impact and organizational growth. This strategy helps Ecosia scale by increasing the number of actual users instead of relying only on advertising. Once a strong community is built, users are more likely to refer friends, which help Ecosia grow organically through social influence. Campaigns such as workshops, social media challenges, and university activities can help Ecosia reach large number of people quickly across different communities. This strategy is highly adaptable because Ecosia can keep the same overall approach while adjusting the content and target audience for different countries and communities, making sustainability campaigns more effective in different environmental and social contexts. These recommendations create wider impact by encouraging governments to support sustainable behaviors, helping organizations build environmentally conscious communities, and showing that changing users' behavior can create larger long-term environmental impact.
Finally, is our conclusion. Ecosia business model represent an impactful innovation directly aligned with sustainable development. They have transformed web search action to support and address the massive invisible environmental footprint of global infrastructure. Ecosia has turned everyday habit into an environmental solution. Then, they demonstrate that addressing climate change and environmental degradation is not only possible, but essential for creating local employment opportunities and restoring natural habits for long-term sustainable. Thank you.
This is our reference list.
Thank you for listening.